Greetings and welcome to another edition of the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. Now, each week I try to feature unique local businesses, people or causes from throughout the First Coast. Today I'm delighted to welcome Brooklyn Hayes-Yelin, who is the owner of Southern Embellishes. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's an absolute pleasure. Now, this may give a slight indication as to what you actually do, but tell us about your business.
So we do custom powder coating. All of our designs are actually powder coated, so it's not vinyl. It will not come off. It's the same kind of thing that's put on car parts and tools and something that's really, really durable. So we've just taken it and applied it to different medium.
Now, what came first? The idea to do it on more household useful pieces, or the car parts? I mean, was it always your business, or?
Well, powder coating has been around for decades, and it's used for a lot of other stuff. So my husband actually was using it for tools and stuff like that. And he thought, and I was actually at the time doing vinyl, like decals and shirts and stuff like that. And he said, well, what if we combine them? And so we did. And
it's an absolutely brilliant idea.
Thank you.
How did you actually get your start? Was that how it happened?
That was kind of how it happened.
You collaborated?
Yes. And, you know, it was such a hit. Like, we showed it to our friends and family, and of course they loved it, but they have to, right?
Yes.
So we decided to try out the Waldo flea market, and we borrowed $500 from my parents. And I remember saying, like, if we can sell one cup, I'm going to be like over the moon. And we left that day with $300 in orders. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what? Okay, we're on to something now. And from there, it kind of took off. I have an Etsy shop. So I do a lot through there. I do a lot of sporting events. So yeah.
So what do you think has been really your biggest struggle with trying to get this up and off the ground?
When we first started, this was a brand new idea. And that was almost 6 years ago now. And in that 6 years, we've come a long way. And a lot of people are creating tumblers now. They're very different from ours. However, to somebody that doesn't know, they could look similar. They feel much different. But so the oversaturation at this point is a challenge. As far as on our end of it, time has always been a big thing. We do have a busy family, and my husband actually just graduated after 5 years in school. So he would work his 40 plus hours a week, go to school full time, and then come home and help me as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot on your plate.
Yes, yes.
The interesting part about this, though, and your products, that I think, and maybe you can tell me what sets them apart from everybody else, but you do custom designs, don't you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So my degree is actually in graphic design.
Well, that's useful.
Right. Ironically, it's come full circle. So I do design everything myself completely. I like to take customers' ideas when they have an idea about something and kind of bring it to reality. It works for, marketing with businesses and, all sorts of things. Just a fun birthday gift kind of idea. Kind of has different extremes for it.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, would you like to explain a couple of these here so the viewers can see?
Sure. So like this one is supposed to be a softball, obviously. It's got the name. This is one of our big sellers. All of our designs are baked in there. So this is not going to scratch off. I can throw it. It's not going to hurt it. This one up here in the front, the Firefighter Cup, actually, that's probably our biggest seller. And that particular one was for Wyoming, Ohio. And we do orders for firefighters throughout the year. Yeah. We have between, 100 and 600 that they'll order at a time. So it's been really cool to see all the different departments.
And the actual cups and holders themselves, they're stay hot, stay cold.
Yes, ma'am.
Goodness me. So what do you think is the favorite part of what you do?
My time that I'm able to have with my family still. I'm able to do this in the middle of the night when my son is asleep and still make it to a field trip the next day. I'm able to be there for things and not miss the day-to-day activities.
Yeah. So let's just go through briefly a day in the life of Brooklyn.
Oh, goodness. It's different every day. I have a 6-year-old, so getting him up and ready for school and to school. I take classes at our gym 3 days a week. So 3 days a week I'm there. I come home and get some work done, work on invoices and designing and orders, get back in time to pick him up from school and come home and work a little bit more while he's playing or doing homework. And then he has lots of extracurricular activities too. So we stay busy. Yes.
Busy. Give work to a busy person. I mean, that's obviously the answer.
Yes.
So how do people find out about you? Where do they contact you to be able to get one of these lovely containers?
I'm on Etsy. I also have a Facebook and Instagram, but Etsy would probably be the best way to see, examples of some of our work. And if you don't see something there, just reach out. We do a custom order there.
And it's Southern Embellishes.
Yes, ma'am.
Brooklyn, thank you so much for coming in
Thank you.
showing us what you're doing. It's nice to feature local businesses.
I appreciate that. Thank you for having us.
And don't forget, if you'd like to know any more information about Southern Embellishes, you can always find it at iwannabuzz.com.